Yup. Clap like is real. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Right. And time. It's the morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marquis Saint, and every morning I get up and I'm blessed to be alive, and so are you. This is Saint's Addiction. I don't know why it's zooming in on you, but I guess it wanted to be boom, baby, boom. You know what it is, man. It's every morning. We out here, we outside, we making our lives more positive than the haters are trying to steal the shine. That's right, bro. I got haters trying to steal the shine, talking shit about me at the place that I'm staying. And I was like, wait. I have a microphone too. Dink, dink. Is this thing on? Well, let me tell you about yourself at Saints Addiction so that way you can block the haters too. Uh, don't be listening to nobody that you wouldn't replace your life for. Like someone that's ignorant, someone that's ugly, and someone that's never done anything with their lives. You're gonna not want to fucking hear anything that they gotta say. Something about like, get off your lazy ass and go get a job. Why don't you just go down Lake Mead and get a job? Just go down any place. There's so many places. You're not looking hard enough. And I'm like, you aren't looking hard enough. You ain't looking hard enough in that mirror. How you abuse all these children, how you like to spread all your little hate, your little gremlin, your little troll, and then you send people out to talk shit because you hate your life. You hate the way you look. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you sound, and I hate the way you treat your kids. But that's what hate people do. They're hateful. They spread hate like a motherfucker. Like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Don't take no pictures with the kids. That's weird. No, taking pictures of children is weird. Taking selfies with babies when they got your hand in your beard is cute, bitch. Don't try to spin it, okay? And if you're going to get nasty with it, let's throw some shade back at your way. Are you not the one that's always watching those weird-ass murder mysteries? How are you okay with sitting there painting with your fat ass hanging out going like, you know what I'm going to do? Shoot. I'm gonna listen to somebody that murdered their whole fucking family out loud so everybody can hear the most grotesque shit you've ever even heard and talk about I'm weird or I could be weird or don't let him change the diaper even though the baby shit on my fucking leg. Right, bro. I haven't changed a diaper in 10 plus years. Haven't been near any babies. Haven't had the opportunity and really not the necessity. And yesterday I got shit on. Left, right, and straight. Not only was it shitty weather, but it was the lady of the house trying to throw shade my way as if I was the one fucking up her routine or if I was the one fucking up her day. It was so funny. I put $60, $20 every time I use that car, and I do not use up $20 worth of gas. As soon as I needed the car the fourth time, guess what ended up happening? Where'd the gas go? There wasn't a single thank you. Not once, not twice, not three times. The first time and second time and third time it happened. And the fourth time when it didn't happen, there was a complaint. And that's when you know you stuck with people that are trying to sink your ship. I prayed. I don't pray that often, but I was like, get me out of this, Mr. Wizard. You know, get me out of this situation where I got complaining woman trying to put her whole life pressures on me because I'm the nearest victim, trying to talk shit in the room next door so I can hear her talking about, I don't care if I'm a bitch. Like, you do care. You do care that you're an ugly bitch. And not only ugly on the outside, but ugly on the inside. And there are haters that are like that. They're like, I hate everything about it. You're over here happy, whistling. You got shows, you got businesses. I got to get up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go make $17.50 an hour. Wearing your little vest. Making your, listening to your music. You got a gig. But you didn't thank me for watching your kid. Right? This kid's crying at 7:30 this morning. Yesterday morning. And the first thing I did is instinctual is pick him up and hold him, make sure he wasn't crying, causing sound pollution to all of us. You know the sound pollution. You know, babies can be sound pollution. And so can be haters. Haters can be sound pollution. They can put that pollution out in the air where all they do is complain. They got nothing nice to say because there's nothing nice inside of them. I kept thinking to myself, I was like, he said, you know, well, she's the one that told me to come pick your ass up. And I was thinking, yeah, but you're the one that's feeding the homeless. It kind of softened me up because I'm like, this motherfuckers are haters, you know? But when I needed something, and I did need something, I needed a place to stay. And they didn't have no place. They just scooted some boxes into the coldest room, and I had to go buy my own air mattress. They had 2 air mattresses, but they went dead the first 1-2 days. They were already had holes in them, and I needed to won't put my own, buy my own. I state to myself, you think that you do, but then it's like all those blunts that you're smoking, you smoke like I smoke. Man, you're smelling up the whole house. Okay, bet. It's just me and not the cigarettes. Okay, right. And the bathroom, it's all dirty. Yeah, that's because I'm with three boys that are under 15, and I'm 3 times 15. So I'll be 45 here on April 20th. It's about high time I get my own place. And if you've been watching this long, guess what? Guess who found a spot? So when I woke up to people talking shit about me in the other room, yelling, screaming, just being just a nasty person, screaming at these kids, no self-control, just takes all the abuse she wants out on them. Do you not fucking listen? You know how fucking stupid you are? Yeah, literally, it's that bad. And in that abuse, try to throw some shade my way. I just avoid it. We're not fucking friends. That's why I hang in the other room, all sad about it. Nobody wants to hang out with you. You fat, you ugly, and you mean. And if you do all those things, no one wants to be around you because it has no restraints to it. You know, we can all sit and complain. I talk about it all the time, but this is exactly what a hater is negative. And you don't want to be around that. Even if it's somebody that's fucking cool, or you might think that they're cool, or they might think that they're cool, or maybe they got a mouth from the South. It doesn't matter. It's the vibe. It doesn't matter if you have the money. It's the vibe of rich. You know what I mean? No one's asking the hot chick if she's got money enough to get on the boat, on the yacht. That's not what's happening. It's like you get the Cur Blanc. You got the right look. Here you go. Right? And they used to do that outside of Studio 54. In Studio 54 days, they would say, you're too straight. You're not gay enough. You need to be more flamboyant. I need your hat to be out of the top. I need your hair to be over the top. I need your situation to be over the top because I want that over the top energy. I want that over the top feeling that I get because I live over the top. Now, the people that live with hater in their life, where they're jealous of somebody, where they got a serpentine tongue and they're just slithering. Get me away from this snake, Mr. Wizard. And he did. Sky Daddy, thank you. I called somebody. The next ad I saw on the thing said $1,000 a month, utilities included, $420 okay. And I said, bet. He said 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 2 dudes and 2 dogs. Or it'll be me as the second dude. 2 dudes and 2 dogs in a house on a corner lot in downtown. I'll take it. I'll take my safety. I'll take away from people that are negative and haters and also gonna dig themselves an early grave. I'm gonna get next to someone that's a hustler, that also knows friends of mine, that also verified me, said the 15 years plus that I've known Mark Saint, I have never heard him fuck over anybody. Said bet. Right. You know what I mean? Put that on my chest. Put that on Saint's Addiction. I put that on my back. And I put that on my name. And I doubt that ever change. And that's what it is. You're going to have to reach out into the universe and say, hey, man, help me out, Mr. Wizard. Just like the Matrix. There are people that are trying to tear me down, right? My intentions are good. I'm feeding the homeless. I'm making new clothing and distributing them around all my reliable models. I'm pushing my brand as hard as I can. I'm pushing myself as further as I can, and not let myself dive to the level of somebody that's hurt like that. I waited till the morning to bitch about it. I didn't have to confront them. I just stand by the door while she was talking shit. She got a little bit quiet, but doggies are gonna bark. Big dog business, I will not hold your hand. The real dogs will bite. And that's what I did. I bit into something else and get out of it. I mean, this ain't my forever home. Like my homie said, he was really respectful of it. And it sucks to be a bit homeless, and it's nice to have friends come take care. What you don't want is the people that are feeding you, abusing you. What you don't want are the people that you're around tearing you down. What you don't want are the people that don't have the mental capacity to elevate the situation. This is why it's so important to go to college. This is why it's so important to get a different friend set. Most of these people don't know that the people that they know or are going to meet are going to elevate them eventually. You don't know that not all of us are going to be the super CEO, but you want to be friends with the CEO. Intersect.ai. You want to be friends with the guy that could secure a seed A fundraising of $160 million or something. Their first round of funding, not even crowdfunding, but investors, literally people that have investments. Wouldn't it be nice to have a friend with a yacht? It is. Thanks, Adam. 65-foot yacht. Isn't it nice to have a friend with a factory? Yes, it is. Ronnie, just go over there, walk past 10 jet skis and go up to the roof and we can do with James as well, and we can do the CNC. Am I doing that right? Is the CNC machine? No, I'm not saying that right. Anyway, you know what machine I'm talking about. Cut the metal exactly and the wood too. Um, the hookups are real. The connections are real because of my name and the name I put, the energy I put behind my name. Now, when someone drops Lazada, they can say Saint. And because his buddy was cousins with me, he's like, Mark, you really are a saint, man. I want to come down there and help feed the homeless with you, bro. Yeah, you and my cousin, y'all need to hook up, bro. Both y'all really hard workers. Both y'all entrepreneurs. Both you guys really smart, fucking around with AI. That Mark and Mark duo, dynamic duo, will be a really good hit. I'm glad you guys hit it off. Thanks, bro. And the next day, it was really good to see you. Thanks, bro. It was good to see you too, man. And to know that you're alive and okay. And then he goes and makes a post about us feeding the homeless and wants to help out too. That's who I'm surrounding myself with. Helpers, bro, not hinderers, not people that talk shit behind everybody's back, not people that got that serpentine tongue, not everybody that's got something negative fucking bullshit to say and then they just look negative. I can't tell you just how big this nasty this girl is. It's like Jabba the Hutt, the whole spirit. I've been watching something, I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called Demons. But the old lady, she's really old, like 80-year-old nurse, nun at the church. She's watching people get divorced, and she can see the demons on their shoulders. Big, ugly, gross demons. Hollywood's gone really Pan's Labyrinth on this, right? And you guys probably know the show I'm talking about, but she's like, priest, can I talk to you? She's got babies that are getting, demon babies that are getting fucking baptized. The fucking water's boiling off their head. Sometimes there's demons behind people. You know, they not even look like a foot troll, but they are also behind them. The pain behind them that your father just died and he was homeless and that your friend keeps bringing over a baby that's not colicky but won't stop crying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's like a fat person that is constantly being self-deprecating to themselves. They don't want to show that they're sensitive to their weight. So let me make fun of my weight before you make fun of my weight. Let me complain about everything so people are distracted. I'm clever enough to get them distracted on their son or what someone else did or what I want to plant in your head, like you Bobo the Fool. But you also are just not the vibe. Coming back from the bike ride, and all you do, he's like, where's my piece? Where's my piece? And, oh, you want to complain about laundry? Right. You about to buy a ticket out of here too. And that's what it is. People think that they're so powerful when they get power, trying to block me at the Las Vegas Awards or um, trying to report me or bring me up to the front when I'm bringing all my flyers and or what else now? Trying to throw my shit out of a third story building. That's my own mama. I can't be stopped. I got news for you, homie. Haters make me famous, and I'm gonna light this blunt on this. Oh, my mama don't like. Oh, my mama. I don't fucking fuck around, baby. IDFA. I don't want to hear it. Right now, the snake is on my tongue. That the person who initiated me to allow my broke ass, well, not broke, but broken ass, needy ass, no fucking home ass, homeless ass. And they're like, you should probably go get him. It sounded serious. And it was. I needed some help. So that's why I give back. That's why I clean up. Tell my homie, bro, I don't keep a nasty bathroom. I don't keep empty shampoo bottles. I know how to put it in a trash can. And to get chewed out with the kids or lumped in with the kids or treated like a kid has been disrespectful. Why'd you leave the dog in there? Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, fucking bridge troll. It's not my job. That's these kids' jobs. If you want to yell at kids, go ahead. No one can stop you, but I'm sure your karma will come for you. You know, um, that kind of energy, bro. That kind of energy where you're trying to see the destruction of somebody instead of elevate. You think by pushing people down, it's going to elevate you? Did you not know what your anger does? I know it makes you feel powerful because I used to have anger problems too. I used to get off on the sauce and be like, oh, okay, cool, we gonna fight. And I'm like, I'm your Huckleberry. And what the guy say last night? He said it was a big fight. I was like, what's the fight of your life? This is a Navy SEAL. He's like, oh, I got the best one. It was my sophomore year, and the guy was a senior, and he was captain of the hockey team, and da 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 da. And homeboy came out. A month went by. Everybody was talking about this fight. They all showed up. He brought 50 people. He was getting cocky, like, don't hit Brian. Oh, I'll try not to fuck him up, And he was a skinny rail of a dude. The other dude had already filled out. They showed up to the fucking show, and he had 50 people. He said, all right, motherfucker, while we're young, right? And the dude just trounced him. Next thing you know, he woke up, all his friends are all over his face. You got knocked out in like 5 seconds. And he was like really humbled. I'll tell you my story. I'm sitting in class, and we bump each other's desks. This kid, Danny, taller than me, tall, skinny kind of kid with glasses. And I got my anger management, and I don't like my parents going through divorce, or maybe I'm just wrestling too much, or maybe I got too much testosterone, or maybe I'm that Huckleberry. Whatever had happened, right? I almost threw this fucking desk at this boy. He was trying to jockey position with me or something, and I was just in class, and we start jostling each other. So I bet it's on site. So everybody thought it was going to be on site. Big old John Simpson, my wrestling head coach, big dude too, senior. He has 6-pack abs. Dude was like an Olympian. He said, "You're not going on that fight. You're coming to practice." I said, "Okay, sir, I'm coming to practice." So I went to practice. I'm lean, mean, fighting machine. Didn't think much of it, but everybody kept talking about it. So eventually, it came to a head where me and this dude got to go fight. So we go out to the baseball diamond. Everybody's sitting there, right? I'm at the pitcher's mound. Everybody's in the fucking what do you call that for baseball? What do you call them? The dugouts, right? They're all sitting in the dugouts, all kind of cheering this on. They're getting a free fight. They got nothing on the line. This is what high school's like. All these people that you swear you're getting energy from, fake energy, they're haters too. And they're like, yeah, go ahead, get him. This kid, and I was like, all right, man, we can squash this. I tried to shake hand. I think he dipped me in the head. He gave me a goose egg. I'll never forget that. And I was like, all right, are we done? And kind of went done. Then I think we went over to the football field. Then it spilled out. Then we started fighting, and I dipped him in his eye while he had his glasses on, and it cut his eyelid like here. And it kind of scared me because I was like, I could have took out this dude's eye. So someone that I hated, I even had a little love for. Like I still don't like the dude. Like I'm sure me and him would fight to this day, but like I don't want to see him lose an eye because we went to a fight. I don't want to see someone outside. My mom doesn't seem to mind. I didn't seem to mind to do it to my friend when he came in from Florida, not being grateful, not picking up after himself, I felt disrespectful, him and his son. I'm like, y'all need to go. So many people out there, it sucks because I need help. And they've been there for me, right? So me talking shit about them is in bad taste in my mind. I am not talking bad about my boy. He's been solid, bro. Solid as a rock. What I'm talking about are the serpent tongues, the kind of tongue I got on me right now, just for the fire back, just to show you that there's fire, that fire is back. There's people that can clap back. Like I said, I got my own microphone. And in that microphone, I sensed it. I sensed my buddies that when he was married to some chick, she had a kid, and we were in college, and then he disappeared, and almost sent a fucking full-on investigative reporter after my boy Dominic. And she took all his finances and ran up a big tab on him while he was in the military, even cheating on him and shit. He got out. He had to fix all his credit. Now he's a multimillionaire, or I think he is, or his house is, or whatever the fuck it is. At least he's financially sound. Now he's got another chick in there, and as soon as we're there, a 6-bedroom house, fucking $500,000 home, and she's dusting in the room. I haven't seen him in years. I'm like, can you give us some privacy? Let us catch up. We've been buddies since college. Totally invasive. Total habitual line stepper. And she's got kids, and the kids got issues, and then they're living in his house, and now he's got another live-in chick that's got a kid in his house, and I'm just like, when are you gonna stop? When are you gonna stop letting chicks that are bad for you fuck you up? I got my buddy Lee in England, went to go stay with them, and his wife was a complete cunt. Not complete cunt, she was nicer than this cunt, but like, I have to write this in the book. That's what this is. I have to write this in the book because traveling the world without any money has taught me a lot of things about OCDs and how people really are behind the scenes. Even good friends of mine, how obsessive compulsive he was. Aki wouldn't give me the key. I'm like, give me the key to the apartment, bro. Everybody started making fun of him too. In Phoenix, they're like, what the fuck's your problem? The guy got to get out. You're like locking him up like he's a fucking dog in a kennel, you know? It's the only key I got, bro. And what if I need to get in? Make a double key. You have a double key. You have one with your mom. Oh, I keep forgetting. You're like, you guys are so full of shit, bro. And that's where we come to. When you're at Saints Addiction, you got to call out your own shit. I'm calling out my own shit because I got a serpent tongue. I feel bit, by somebody that was trying to throw shade and throwing that through the wall where I can hear them. I'm waking up to people yelling at people and trying to take it out on people and hating life, and every fucking lunch break being more negative, and it's like there is no peace. I'm gonna go find my peace, bro. I'm gonna go find my peace. I'm gonna get on this piece, and I'm gonna turn this piece on. I'm gonna turn the microphone on. I'm gonna turn the podcast on. I'm gonna turn an office on. I'm gonna turn my own safe base on. I'm gonna have a full house now with a quarter yard backyard and bonfires and weed parties and models and new clothes are out. I got 6 new sheets of just all new designs nobody's seen. I just released them yesterday. You can see it on the post. We after it, bro. We outside and we're doing things. We freeding the homeless. Back to the schedule of Vegas. First Fridays because it makes me happy. Wednesday bike rides because it makes me happy. Feeding the homeless because it makes me happy. Giving back, creating, not stopping, networking, going to the New Woo event, shaking hands with Jen from Japan. We're gonna do something. Why don't you do a hotbox event? Try to get 500 people to a weed event. Make something happen with your life. That's what was so funny about Cyndi Lauper. She was trying to talk shit, but you piece of shit. I'm on my life. I'm like, what have you done with your life, bro? Do you feed the homeless? No? Right. I got you. You always throw shade on everybody. You think that by drinking poison or spitting poison that you won't swallow poison? Yeah, I thought so. And I don't want to be a part of that. So it shocked me to be grateful because it was like the person that's throwing shade to me through the wall was the same person that was saying you should go get him. And even though I've been here almost like 2 weeks now, I didn't mean to be in anybody's way or anybody's rhythm. I'm telling you now, I've bumped into some people's bad sides, bro. That's going around the world. Man, I've seen the worst. And some people just turning off like in Ireland. Shout out to your boy in Ireland. I forget his name now, but he totally fucking turned off the fucking water and electricity by a rope from the ceiling. I didn't even know that was possible. And I was just trying to take a quick shower so I can go to the airport and get on the bus. And this dude's like, you're taking up all my time. You're so entitled, da-da-da-da-da. You bump into the worst of people. Promise you. Even my own mom. Even me. That's the addiction side. That's this like mostly saints. There's horns on that halo, bro, for all of us that we all can't hide. That we do talk shit. I'm a bit of a shit talker too. I got a mouth on me. I know how to keep arguments going. But what I did is elevate from it. What I started to see was that I was continuing it for no reason. You know what I mean? Like I would continue an argument just to feel like I won. And even if you think you won, what's really weird is people will start not to like you. They'll start talking shit about you on your live and why people call you a bitch and why no one likes you and why you have no friends. You earned it. And then the times when you're going to need it the most, because we're all going to need friends, did you take care of them for them to be there when you needed them? It's like a flower, Did you take care of it enough to bloom? Because when that bloom moment comes, you're probably so angry and negative, you're going to blow past it. And that's what started to piss me off enough about myself was I was losing blessings. Now, this is a blessing to have this other place and that he knows somebody and that he needs a roommate and it's downtown and it's nearby and it sounds like he's an entrepreneur too, where he was running his own food truck and he's a motherfucking hustler. So we're gonna have two hustlers, two dogs in a big backyard. And we all smoke weed. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Stay away from them females causing trouble, bending over in front of me, picking up dog shit, and then walking past me with it like she presented it. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm already in the house and the dog's already shitting. You won't see it because you're used to it. You don't see that you're bipolar, talking about triggers. Man, just your triggers get exposed. And it was just weird being emotional and then being a trigger and then getting angry. Some people just don't have any emotional regulation and I have to stay far away from them. It will make me revert. It's kind of like having the two babies together. Once the baby, other one that's kind of can't stop crying, went through all the babysitters because he never stops crying, right? When I pick him up, he stops crying. What you do? Get jealous. When I'm talking to Nate, why are you talking to yourself? No, he's talking to me in the living room or in the kitchen. Why are you in between us? Why are you just standing there to your back, holding on to the wall, watching your videos just so you can eavesdrop on our conversation? It's just so weird. But that's how some people grew up. They grew up where they have to win the battle inside the house. They've never left the house. They never had to win the battle inside themselves or the battle that's around the world. Some people don't just operate that way. Pretty simple shit. You know what I mean? Like, some people just don't operate that way. Some people get outside. Some people exercise. You'd be surprised how much less shit you would care about if you went off for a walk. All of a sudden, like we go for the bike ride. My buddy's like, that's a lot of riding. I'm like, bro, it's good for the brain. I don't even notice. I never asked. I never calculated. There's been a couple times the leg started hurting and stuff, but nothing where I can't stop or push it. I have never had to stop and push myself. It's just cool. Just cruising, man. Just take your mind for a walk. Stop yelling at your kids. Stop yelling at yourself. Get some peace. This anger shit is a disease. It's worse than addiction because it lives inside us without any substance. It's not like you needed to take a bump, but you'll be on a bump. And then you'll be fucking frisky like whiskey and frothing at the mouth and entitled as fuck too. You'll feel it. It's like a rush, bro. But instead of jumping out of a plane like a normal human being, you like to yell at people and complain. Complaining is a disease. Negativity is a disease. Anger is a disease. These are all addictions. And if you're on it, it's not like you went to a drug dealer and bought it. Your first drug dealer was probably your parents. I got news for you, bro. Like that's the truth of it. It's a pattern. It's a pattern of yelling. There's a pattern of abuse. There's a pattern of negativity that I think we're all a little too used to. And to break from that wasn't easy. I had to lose my child to learn this lesson. And the lesson was to not bite back in every fight. Bought a psychologist from India, paid her $100 because that's what it was worth, and found out that it was just like, what was I trying to prove? When you're arguing, now there's two fools. And I'm glad I didn't. I took a nap, trusted the universe, prayed before it, said, dude, get me out of here, Mr. Wizard. This place is abusive. I can't do this much longer. And he did. And he said it's going to cost you $1,000 a month, but it's time to get on the hustle. I said, okay, I'll do what I have to do. I'm going to believe in abundance. I'm going to believe in my currency. I'm going to believe in my network and start networking more and just keep pushing ahead. If I didn't find another dude to hack the planet, and he's got the knock list, and we're working on it and getting the rest of it done, and still having fun, still finding stress relief, still making full days, still watching the birds, still smoking my trees in the breeze, baby. Trees in the breeze. So go be free. It's your morning motivation. If you got anything out of this, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe below. But block those haters. Haters Make Me Famous shirt coming soon. Thanks, Tony Minicola. You know, that was one of his phrases. Haters make me famous. And it's just like, yeah, you want to throw my shit out the window? No worries. I got friends that'll take care of me. And they're good people. And as much as they argue and yell at each other, the kids set me straight. And they said it best. Yeah, but we all love each other. And they all eat meals together. And if you can do that, you're winning. You're more rich than me. So it doesn't matter about money. It matters about happy. It matters about perspective, and it matters about attitude. And if you can maintain that, then you're already rich. And then you're on that Neville Goddard shit where he's talking about act as if, or you're already rich, you know? Don't hold your shoulders down, hold your shoulders back. The old you would keep on with those arguments. The new you finds a way out. And if you really wanted to, you would be stuck fucking around with stuff that just takes up time. You can actually see an argument happen and you'll be like, oh no, dude, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to onboard all this emotionality. I don't have time for your breakdowns. I don't have time for it. And that's exactly what happened in China. They just didn't have time for me. They just went around me. And then soon I'll leave my energy too. Anytime things get chaotic, I take my energy out of the situation and leave them to the equation. I got a place to be. Lord knows I want to see, you know, let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Let's land some deals so that my rent is covered by the thing. The rent on the storage is already paid by another company. You know, get 2 companies to pay my rent, then I got nothing coming out of pocket. We start getting some deals for Intersect.ai, and people are interested. We have a price list, and I've sent it out twice. So that's us. We are them. And I can tell you what, even with the smartest guy that cracked everything, his attitude, no, I don't think I'll be doing that. That Trent attitude, the I don't even know how to quit properly, it follows you like a stain. It looks like the darkness underneath your eyes. It smells like quitting, right? Doesn't smell like victory. It smells like a whole host of bullshit that you keep believing. Right? Like, what a fucking joke. It's like a bad joke. If you can't maintain this storyline in your head, if you can't keep the mood and the emotions and your stories in order, you've lost control over your faculties, and they'll take all of it. They'll take your time, your wealth, your health, and leave you with nothing. Like vultures, bro. Buzzards. all around your stuff, so you could just get another drink, right? Just let me feel good. Well, what about happy? What about great? What about optimistic? What about calm? I had that map again. To get away from this pain, this chaos, what we consider hell, and to get to a heaven inside of ourselves where we're calm with things. We believe in the universe. The universe is in our favor. It seems like we're getting blessings, but look how much Justin is giving, you know? Haters make him famous too. Keep telling them, man, don't be worried about what they're gonna think. Just create the damn thing. And let the others fall, let the chips fall where they may. We might have to make a shirt like that. Let the chips fall where they may. Because it's not the cards that you get, it's the way that you play. That's this morning's motivation. You got anything out of it, you already know how to like, share, and subscribe below. That was pretty dope. It's not the cards that you get, it's the way that you play. Bam, boom, baby, boom. I love my life. I love how this sun is trying to just come through a little bit of these gray clouds, and we're going to have to make it through. So I'm going to stay grateful. Stay humble, get this serpentine out my mouth because I was needy, hat in hand, without a situation, and they saved me and were very respectful and put a roof over my head and fed me a couple times and loved on me. It's cool to see family, even if it's dysfunctional as fuck. You're gonna get to be a chance to see the possibilities that even me, I had the optimism holding that baby. I told him last night under the lunar eclipse. I don't know if you guys got to see it last night. That was amazing. This is transformation. I said, holding that baby boy didn't make me resentful. It didn't make me sad. It gave me hope. Like, I can do this job. And maybe I don't have babies yet, and I'm the weird uncle, but I don't want to be the funkle anymore, bro. I want to be the father. And I'm sure I'll be yelled at sometimes too. I probably shouldn't have judged so much. It was hard to hear somebody talk shit about you in the other room. You know, I'm grateful. I'm finding a solution out of this. And we're going to get rid of everything in that spare room. Make an office. Have a roommate that pushes me too. So we can both be fucking certified killers. Let's go. Let's go. Your boy Marky Saint. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Other side of your fear, other side of your excuses. Oh, yeah. The other side of the world, because that's exactly where I'll be. Peace. Saints addiction. On a mission. Preach, and teach. Haters make me famous.